Okay, so come to a comfortable seated posture. Is that comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay.
Enough.
And close your eyes. Sit up nice and tall. Feel the sit bones dropping into the floor. And feel the spine lengthening up out of that root. Broadening across the chest. The shoulders relaxing. The neck elongating. The top of the head flowering open. Start to take some deep breaths. Strong inhales and exhale. And allow the mind to become present, aware, and focused. Bringing your attention to the pelvic floor as you're breathing. Beginning to elongate the exhalation. So that your exhale becomes twice the length of the inhale. And we'll move to 10 rounds of Nadi Shodhana or alternate nostril breathing. Wherever you are in your breath cycle, just take an exhale through both nostrils and then bring your right thumb to your right nostril, closing the right nostril. Inhale left. Close, exhale right. Making the exhale twice the length of your inhale. Inhale back through the right nostril. Close, exhale left. And then inhale back through the left nostril. Close, exhale right. Inhale right. Close, exhale left. Elongating the exhalation, making it twice the length of your inhalation. Inhale back through the left. Close, exhale right. Inhale right. Close, exhale left. Bringing the attention to the pelvic floor. Inhale back through the left. Close, exhale right. Inhale right. Close, exhale left. Again, inhale left. Sit bones come together, tailbone, pubic bone comes together. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Again, inhale left. Close. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close. Exhale left. Inhale back through the left. Gather at the pelvic floor as you breathe in. Close. Exhale right. Inhale back through the right. Close. Exhale left. Inhale through the left. Feel that expansiveness with the inhale. Exhale right. Try to hold the expansiveness as you exhale. Inhale back through the right. Exhale left. One more time. Inhale left. Close. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close. Exhale left. And just releasing the nostrils, keeping the eyes closed or gently down on the floor. Continue the deep breathing, inhaling and exhaling through both nostrils. Just observing any changes in the sensation of the breath, the body, the mind. Just allowing the benefits, the effects of that particular breathing pattern to soak in, to sink in. To work on balancing, cleansing, purifying the nervous system. And the union of opposites, and the nadis, these subtle energy channels. And as you feel ready, slowly start to open your eyes. You can stretch your legs out. Maybe you want to take a moment and lie down for a second, whatever feels comfortable. Or you could just take Paschimottanasana, stretch over the legs. Whatever you like to do to increase the blood flow and circulation through the limbs. And as you feel ready, come up to standing. Serious practice for you. And let's come to the heart center. We'll chant Om to begin. Inhaling deep. Exhale, lower the hands. We'll start with the sun salutation. Inhale, lift the palms, look up. And exhale, fold forward. This one will be a little different, so follow along. Inhale, lift the gaze, look up. And exhale, step or hop your feet back. You can stay that way on your mat and lower down. Good. Stretch the hands out and be really long here. And then inhale, lift the chest into the Sphinx posture, elbows just in front of the shoulders. And try and pull the shoulders back, the breastbone lengthening forward. Breathing here, try not to hold the breath. Free breathing, opening the heart. 4 and 5. And then bring the hands back to where the elbows were. And then you're just going to press into a cobra position. So you're going to keep your pelvis on the floor, the pubic bone, the hips, and you're going to open and pull the chest forward through the shoulders as well as press up. Deep breathing, 3, 4, 5. And then bring the hands back beside the rib cage like a chaturanga dandasana position. And then inhale, lift all the way up into upward facing dog. 1, lift the thighs off the floor. 2, pull away from the chest with the feet and the heels so the legs are tractioning the spine. 4, strong, strong legs reaching away from the heart, and the heart is reaching forward away from the leg. 5, and then exhale back. You can take child's pose if you want, dropping to sit on the heels or into your downward facing dog. And we'll breathe. 1, 2, 3, relax your neck. 4, engage the legs, lift the kneecaps. 5, inhale, walk or hop the feet forward between the hands, come up to standing. And exhale, fold into the legs. Inhale, come all the way up, look to the thumbs. And exhale, back to standing Samasthiti. Same thing, inhale, lift the hands, look up. Exhale, fold forward over the legs. Inhale, lift the gaze, extend the heart here. Exhale, step or hop your feet back, find the high plank position, make the body stiff, and lower all the way down. Lying on the belly, stretch the hands out, stretch the legs out. Again, feel like the arms are reaching in front of you. You can even walk forward with the fingers a little. The toes are lengthening back behind you. And then inhale, lift into this Sphinx posture and breathe here. 1, deep breath, spread the fingers on the floor. 2, and pull the chest forward. Feel like you're trying to be a snake and pull the body up. 4, and 5. If you want to stay in any of these variations, you're welcome to stay in those variations. Bring the hands back to the elbows. We'll come into cobra position. So keeping the pubic bone and the hip bones on the floor. The legs are active. You're pulling the elbows beside the rib cage, lifting the chest up and forward, still pulling through the hands. 2, deep breaths. 3, 4, and 5. And then we need to come down slightly and take the hands back to this chaturanga position. And inhale, press all the way up so the wrists are under the shoulders now. And then you're using the legs, pull back with the heels and pull the chest forward. 1, strong legs resisting, even moving back behind you if you can. 2, but the chest is pulling and opening forward. 3, 4, forward and up. 5, good. And then exhale back to the downward dog. Breathe here. 1, deep breaths. 2, 3, Relax the neck. 4 and 5. Inhale, walk or hop the feet forward. Find length. And exhale, fold to the legs. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, samastitihi. This one will be a little different. Inhale, lift the hands, look up. Exhale, fold forward over the legs. Inhale, lift the gaze, look up. And exhale, step back to the high plank position. Make your body nice and strong and stiff here, pressing back through the heels. Start to lengthen the chest forward, pull the belly in. And we're just going to move into an upward dog here by keeping the heels working behind us and the chest working forward. So there's energy through the legs and the heels are trying to pull away from the chest, but your chest is pulling forward and eventually the chest wins and you move all the way into your upward facing dog here. And then exhale back to your downward facing dog. And breathe. 1, 2, deep full breaths. 3, try and feel the sit bones coming together in your downward dog, tailbone, pivot bone coming together so you're closing the pelvic floor. 4, tying all 4 corners together. 5, and then inhale, walk or hop the feet forward. Exhale, fold into the legs. And inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, back to samastitihi. 1 more like that. Inhale, lift the hands, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step or hop the feet back. Find your high plank position. Body is stiff. Chest is forward. Heels are pulling away from the breastbone. And then you're working the chest forward, keeping the legs strong and straight and active. Trying not to let the belly drop, but opening the chest while keeping the hips and the belly high and in. And finally, you find that upward dog, opening the top of the spine first and working your way down to the bottom. And then exhale to the downward facing dog. Breathe. 1, 2. Again, drawing that lower abdomen into the base of the spine towards the sacrum. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, walk or hop the feet forward. Exhale, fold to the legs. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, back to standing. Bending the knees here. Inhale, lift the hands, look up. Exhale, folding forward, straightening the legs as you fold. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, step or hop your feet back. And lower down. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. You can do the lunges. And then turn the left foot out, lunge the right foot forward. Inhale, come all the way up. And breathe here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to lift the back heel and come into a little deeper lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then lower the knee down, deepening the lunge again. 1. If you'd like, you can lift the hands. 2, 3. You can start to arch back if the hands are lifted a little. 4, 5. And staying in this low lunge, 5 more breaths. 1. You can bring the hands back behind you and interlace the fingers if you want. And start to let the hands pull open the chest. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then exhale, bring the hands down, lift the back foot so you're in this runner stretch. And inhale, step back, finding that high plank. Exhale to lower down. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. And then lunge forward with the left foot, planting the right foot at the back of the mat. Inhale, come all the way up. And hold here, 1, 2, deep, strong breaths. 3, 4, and 5. And then coming into this high lunge, keeping the knee lifted, but turning the foot. So it's now parallel. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then lowering the knee down. Again, deepening this lunge. 1, let the hips drop forward. 2, if you want to lift the hands, you can lift and look up to the thumbs. 3, maybe you can start to lengthen and arch back a little. 4, 5, and then coming back, staying in this low lunge. 1, if you want, you can interlace your fingers. 2, and pull them down, opening the chest up, up, up. Keep trying to lift the chest and find length. 4, and 5. And then exhale, bring the hands down. And lift the heel up. Inhale, step back to your high plank. Exhale to lower down. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale to the downward facing dog. We'll breathe here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, walk or hop the feet forward, find length. Exhale, fold. And then bend the knees. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, back to standing. We'll just do 1 more of these. Deep bend. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, step or hop the feet back and lower down. Inhale, lift, upward dog. Exhale, back to your downward facing dog. Lunge forward with the right foot, plant the left foot. Inhale, come all the way up. Deepening this lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're gonna lift the heel and deepen the lunge again. 1. You can even lift the hands here if you want. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then bringing the heel down. Breathing here. 1, nice deep lunge. 2, again, if you want to lift the hands, you're welcome to. 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to reach back with our left hand and take the inside of the foot and slowly start to pull the heel towards the buttocks and try and turn your left shoulder forward. And if you can change the wrists so the fingers follow the lines of the toes. 1, deep full breaths here. 2, pressing the heel to the outside edge of the hip. 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, release. Let's twist now. So we're twisting to the thigh. We're going to reach back with the right hand. Take the outside edge of the foot. And again, pull it in towards the buttocks. 1, but this time in a twisted position. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale to release. Step back. Take an inhale in the high plank. Exhale to lower down. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale to your downward facing dog. Lunge forward with the left foot. Inhale, come all the way up. Hold here, 1. Deepening the lunge. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then lift the heel, coming into an even deeper lunge. 1. If you want to lift the hands, you can. 2, 3, lots of energy pressing back through that back heel. 4, and 5. And then lowering the knee. Again, breathing here. 1, 2, you can lift the hands again if you'd like. 3, 4, and 5. And then turning away from your front thigh, reach back with your right hand, take the inside arch, and start to draw the heel towards the outside edge of your sit bone. Try and bring your right shoulder forward. 1, pressing the toes down towards the floor. 2, lift the heart. 3, 4, and 5. Release the leg. And then twisting to the thigh here. You can bring the right hand down. You're going to reach back. Take the outside edge of the foot and pull the heel in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then slowly release. Step back to the high plank. Inhale here. Exhale down. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. We'll breathe here, 5 breaths. 1, pull the sit bones together. Tailbone, pubic bone together. 2, 3, 4, 5. Come forward to the high plank position. So you're just bringing the body into this nice, stable, 4-limbed posture. Chaturanga, Chaturanga Dandasana. And then exhale, lower down to the belly. Good. So from the belly, stretch the arms out, stretch the legs back. And then again, we're going to lift into this Sphinx posture, drawing the rib cage forward, lifting the chest. We'll breathe here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze the legs together and then try and lift the feet off the floor. 1, still in the Sphinx posture. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then exhale, release the legs, release the hands. Just let your cheek come to the floor. And take a breath and just relax all of the muscles. And then bring the legs together and press the tops of the hands to the floor. Bring your chin to the floor in front. And inhale, let's lift the chest and the legs together in the Shalabhasana position. 1, deep breathing. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, relax the other cheek to the floor. And you can just let the legs release. Let the heels roll out to the side. And just let the low back release. And then we'll change the hands, bringing the hands by the ribs, squeezing the legs together. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the toes, breathe here. 1, 2, try to stretch the legs out and away from you. 3, and pull against the hands, lifting and opening the breastbone. 4, and 5. And exhale. Again, relaxing the cheek down to the floor and just release the legs, release the muscles in the low back. And let's interlace our fingers together, squeeze the legs, and inhale, lift the chest, lift the legs. 1, lift the chin. 2, 3, let the hands really pull open, drawing the fists behind you. 4, and 5. And exhale again, relaxing down. Taking deep breaths here. And stretching the hands in front, squeezing the legs together. Inhale, lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try to stay lifted, open the hands to the side. 1, 2, lift the chest. 3, 4, 5. Stay lifted, take the fists behind you, open the chest even more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay lifted, plant the hands down in Shalabhasana, B position, elbows pulling back. 1, chest pulling forward. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And exhale, relax your cheek to the floor and release the low back muscles. Breathing here, just let your body completely relax. And we'll take a vinyasa, pressing the hands down under the shoulders. Inhale to the upward dog. And then exhale to your downward facing dog. And inhale into your high plank. Make your body strong and stiff. Buttocks down, thighs back, chest forward, legs active, heels pulling away. And then exhale, lower with control, and lower down to the belly. Again, stretch the hands out, stretch the legs out. And then inhale into the Sphinx posture, opening the upper back, rib cage still on the floor, the lower lip, lower ribs, pulling open the chest and the heart. Breathing. And then bring the right hand in. We'll reach back with the left hand, taking the inside arch. And then turn the elbow up to the sky. And start to press the foot down. And again, try to draw your left shoulder forward. And breathe here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale. Release. Switching the hands. Reach for the opposite foot. Take the inside arch. Lift the elbow up. Good. Turn the fingers to follow the line of the toes. And pull the shoulder forward. Breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, deep breath. 5. Good. Exhale to release. Let's just bring the cheek down. Take the hands back. You can just wiggle a little. Relax the legs. Shake it out. And then you can either repeat one leg and the other leg, or you can take both legs. Can you demonstrate one leg and the other leg again? You can reach for one leg, pressing it down, or you can take two legs and breathe. 1, deep breaths. 2, 3, good. 4, one more count. And 5. And then release. Good, relaxing here. And then we'll do inhale to the upward facing dog. And exhale to your downward facing dog. Pull your belly in the downward facing dog. Really create that aponic feeling, a little bit of rounding in the pelvis, reversing the curve of the back bend. But just in a subtle way, sit bones coming together, tailbone, pivot bone coming together. Should feel very nice on your low back because it's the opposite. It's a slight forward bend. Good. Inhale, make your high plank. Make the body stiff and straight. This is your neutral position. Really pull the stomach muscles in here. You want to eliminate as much as you can any dropping through the belly or curve in your spines. You want to be up and the stomach muscles are strong. Exhale, lowering down. We'll take the outside edges of the feet and we're going to lift into Dhanurasana or bow pose. You can reach for the ankles also. Inhale, you can lift up and keep the feet apart. Or if you want, you can start to bring the heels together. 1, 2, really lift the chest, lift the chin. 3, 4, and 5. And then exhale, relax your head down. And just take some restorative breaths here. And we're going to do that same posture again, taking the ankles. And this time we're going to flex the feet once we get up. So inhale, lift up, and then flex the feet, pull back so the thighs are coming down to the floor. 1, 2, 3, opening and lifting the chest. 4, and 5. And then exhale. And again, relax the cheek to the floor. Releasing the legs and the hips. And then one last time for Dhanurasana. This time you're going to point the toes and rock the weight forward onto the belly button. So inhale to lift up and breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, deep, strong, full breaths. 5, and exhale, relax and breathe here. Take a little rest. Inhale, lift the chest, come all the way up. And exhale, back to your downward facing dog. Good. So inhale, come to the knees. Come to your knees. You're gonna lift the heart, lift the chest. Good, you can have your toes on the floor and the heels up, or you can keep the feet flat. Really open, open, open the chest up to the sky. Press the hips forward. Try to keep the hips moving forward, breathing here. 1, 2, creating long length through the spine. 3, 4, thighs forward. 5. And then see if you can reach for the heels and breathe here. 1, in Ustrasana, if you have the heels, you're trying to pull and open the chest up 2, keeping the legs and the hips forward, 3, 4, and 5. Good, inhale, come up. And exhale, we'll just come down into child's pose. Taking the head to the floor, the feet to the ankles. Take 5 breaths here. Just releasing the spine and the back. Allowing things to soften and relax. 4 and 5. And then press back into your downward facing dog. Lifting the sit bones up. And exhale, step or hop the feet, inhale, step or hop the feet forward. We'll come and lie down for Urdhva Dhanurasana. So lying down onto the back. And then we're going to bring our heels up by our sit bones. We're just going to start with little bridge. So pressing through the big toes. Create 2 domes in your chest. Let the pubic bone and tailbone be heavy and open behind the heart center. Inhale, press through the legs. Let the chest move to the chin, and you can interlace your hands underneath the hips and breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, come down. And again, you can relax, release the legs in the hips, release the low back. If you want, you can kind of rock through the pelvis a little bit. Just try to release the muscles that are holding that position. And then again, press more through the big toe mound. Feel light and lifted under the baby toe mound. Press through the heels and the big toes again into the little bridge. 1, drawing the shoulder blades together, strong legs. 2, bringing the chest to the chin. 3, 4, and 5. And exhale to come down. Again, releasing the back, release the legs and the hips, release the hip flexors if they feel like they're gripping. And again, create those 2 domes. Let the pelvis drop down so that you're not compressing. You can see here I can put my hand under my back, so I'm already in a little mini back bend. You're learning to relax the muscles of the spine here in this little mini back bend. And then press through the toes, through the heels, lift all the way up. Little bridge. 1. You can bring the thumbs to the upper shelf of the glutes if you'd like, or the buttocks, and pull them down towards your knees. 2. And while you're pulling the bum down towards the knees, you're pressing more through the feet. And lengthening through the legs, the chest moves to the chin. 4 and 5. Exhale to come down. We'll take 3 more. So again, you're welcome to do little bridges or full Urdhva Dhanurasana. So inhale, moving through the little bridge position. You can bring the head to the floor. You can stay here and breathe. 1. Or you can straighten the arms and the legs. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And exhale to come down. Take a little break, take a little breather, relax the tension. And then again, inhale, you can move through the little bridge, finding that back bend. You can bring the head to the floor. This is a nice place to stay and breathe. Find that opening behind the heart center. Or you can start to straighten the arms and the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And exhale, come down. And 1 more time. So relax a little bit here. Set up the 2 domes. Relax the hips. Create space under the low back. Press through the big toes. Move the chest to the chin. Let the hips follow that movement up. And then if you're in full Urdhva Dhanurasana, take the hands back. You might want to bring the hands to the floor first, opening the upper back. And then inhale, straighten the arms and the leg. 1, deep breaths. 2, strong arms, strong legs. 3, try and lift the hips up. 4, keep the knees lined over the ankles. And 5. And exhale to come down. Good. Bring the knees into the chest. And just release the back here. And then we'll drop the legs down towards the right. And look out over the left shoulder. And breathe here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And bring the legs back through the center and drop them over to the other side. And breathe here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. And inhale. Let's just lift the legs straight up. And let the bones sink back into the hips here. And breathe 5 breaths. 1, 2, let all the muscles of the pelvis just relax, feeling the weight of the femurs dropping down into the hips. 3, 4, 5. And then just let the legs start to fold into the chest here. Just gently see where they can go. If you want to bring the hands towards the ankles or the calves, you can just create a little bit of weight, not too much. Try and keep the spine straight so you're not letting it round right away. The spine is still flat along the floor. Just see where your forward bend can go. Trying to bring the thighs towards the rib cage and make that connection without letting the spine completely round. And then bend the knees and press the thighs in towards the rib cage a little. And then slowly straighten the legs a little. Breathe. Good. And then bend the knees. Inhale, we'll roll all the way back to seated. And extend the legs straight out. And exhale, fold forward. You can always bend your knees here and then lie over the legs, bringing the rib cage to the thighs and the head to the knees. And then try to keep the rib cage connected to the thighs as you straighten the legs and fold forward. If the legs start to straighten and the rib cage pulls away, go back to that spot where you can keep that connection between the rib cage and the thighs. And breathe. 6, 7, try to relax the neck and the head into the legs. 8, 9, 10. Inhale, come up and take a wide Baddha Konasana position. And then again, exhale, fold forward here. Take the elbows, press the knees down to the floor. And we'll just breathe here in Baddha Konasana. 1, you can round the spine a little here. 2, see if you can bring the head into the feet. 3, 4, 5, and then bring the legs in a little closer, maybe midway. And again, opening the soles of the feet up. Exhale, folding forward, and you can again round, bringing the head down. 1, pulling the Uddiyana Bandha, or the lower abdominal muscles, into the spine. 2, you can bring your chin to the floor, you're welcome to. 3, 4, 5, good. inhale, roll all the way up. Then we'll tuck our left foot underneath. So bring the left heel in front of the right sit bone and cross the right foot to the outside edge of your left thigh. For Ardha Matsyendrasana, you're gonna pull that right thigh in towards you and look back out over your right shoulder. Again, just a nice gentle twist here. If you want to take the full position, you can bring the back of the arm to the outside edge of the leg and twist. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale to come forward. And we'll just gently switch the legs so the right foot comes in front of the left sit bone. The left foot crosses to the outside edge of your right knee. And then you're hugging the left thigh in, looking back over the left shoulder. Just a nice gentle twist. 2, and you can twist a little deeper if you want, working the back of your right arm to the outside edge of that left knee. Maybe reach for the foot. 3, 4, and 5. Good. Inhale. We'll release and take a vinyasa. Lifting up here. Inhale. And exhale. Step or hop your feet back. Inhale. Upward dog. And exhale to the downward facing dog. And then inhale, walk or hop your feet through and lie down. We'll take shoulder stand position. So you can lie down flat on your back. We'll do shoulder stand. Okay. And then you're gonna inhale, lift the legs up, bring the hips into the hands, and gently work the shoulders underneath the hips behind you, bringing the elbows together. Breathe 1, deep breaths. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And slowly lower the legs down to halasana. If you can, touching the tops of the feet to the floor and interlacing the fingers behind you. Otherwise, holding the hips and just reaching the legs out behind you. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then bring the knees down into the chest towards the head. Or if the feet are on the floor, drop the knees beside the ears for Karna Pidasana. And breathe here, squeezing the head with the legs or pressing the knees into the temples if that's possible, or the forehead or the eyebrows. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then let's lift the legs all the way back up. And we'll take Padmasana, so lotus or a modified position, either half lotus or crossing the legs. You can balance on the shoulders for Urdhva Padmasana if you feel comfortable. Deep full breaths, holding and balancing here. 6, 7, and 8. And then bringing the knees into the chest, into the rib cage for Pindasana. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then slowly rolling the hips down Either staying in lotus or cross-legged, we'll lift the chest up for Matsyasana, opening the heart, taking the head back. We'll breathe here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, deep full breaths. 7, no holding the breath. 8, and then extending the legs out and pointing the toes. Uttana Padasana, pressing the hands together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you'd like, you can take Chakrasana here, the backwards roll, or you can just rock up and step or hop the feet back. Lower down through Chaturanga Dandasana. Exhale. Inhale, lift into the upward dog. Exhale, back to your downward facing dog. And then come to your knees. We'll just take a short headstand, Shirashasana, interlacing the fingers. Bringing the back of the head into the hands. Walk the feet towards the face. And you can hold here. You're not quite comfortable with headstand. You can slowly start to work one leg or both legs off the floor, just finding your balance, or lifting all the way up. 1, just 10 deep full breaths. 2, keep working the shoulders away from the ears. 3, and you're pressing the floor away with the elbows. 4, 5, squeeze the legs together and point the toes. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then lower slowly halfway. You can hold halfway, taking a couple of breaths here. Really pulling in the lower belly. Hollowing in that lower abdomen, creating Uddiyana Bandha. And then slowly lowering all the way down. And just resting in child's pose, relaxing the head to the floor, releasing any tension in the neck, the fingers, the arms. And then we'll step or hop the feet back. Exhale, lower Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, opening the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then coming forward, we'll come to our last 3 closing postures. So taking a comfortable, either Padmasana position or cross-legged. Just take this position first, bringing the hands back behind us, fingers point forward. And lift the chest, open the heart, let the head go back and breathe here. 1, deep, strong, full breaths. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then inhale to come up. And then you can reach, if you want, Baddha Padmasana, binding the lotus, or take opposite elbows behind the back. Inhale and exhale, folding forward over the legs. 1, 2, deep breathing, shoulders pulling down the back away from the ears still. 3, long neck. 4, and 5. And inhale all the way back up, rooting through the sit bones, pressing the thumb and first finger together, lifting the chest, broadening across the breastbone. 1, deep, full, strong inhales and exhales. 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 more breaths. Strong, drawing together the sit bones. The tailbone, pubic bone lifting through Mula Bandha, engaging the pelvic floor. 6, 7, firming the lower abdomen. 8. And then pressing the hands down. Inhale, we'll lift up and breathe here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, lift. 6, 7, and 8. And then step or hop the feet back. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. And then inhale, walk or hop the feet through. And lie down, take rest. You will lie down, take rest.
I've been resting down there for like half the video now.
You can put something warm on if you'd like. Just close your eyes. Let your body completely relax. Balancing your nervous system. Allowing the healing benefits of the practice to soak in. Let your body and your mind, your energy just marinate in the new openings. And in that prana, that life force that you've just released from within yourself and tapped into and connected to, created. Inhaling peace. And exhale, release. Inhaling peace. And exhale, release. Parenium Argo Devasya Dimahi Dhyayona Prachodaya. And slowly, gently awaken if you like, or you can stay here resting. We thank you for joining us today. We hope you had a really nourishing, purifying, and restorative practice, and that your nervous system is feeling replenished. Thank you. Namaste.